Good morning. This is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV. It's time for the Main Street Report, and we've got the whole crew from Main Street over here this morning.
You do.
We've got John and Stephanie, and also we're joined by Lynn Barnes. How is everyone this morning?
Great.
Great. Good morning, Clint.
Good morning. We've got an event coming up here in downtown Troy. We'll talk about the Troy Walking History Tours real quick.
Okay.
Tickets are available.
Yes. You can still purchase tickets. The event is this coming Friday, April 29th. We will kick off at 5:30 p.m. from the Troy Local History Library, which is downtown on the corner of Cherry and Main. Tickets are $15, and that will get you all access to all of the buildings that are on the tours. The first tour will leave at 5:30, and you'll have a choice of routes A, B, or C. And on each route, you'll see 5 to 6 different buildings, and there will be snacks and kind of provisions along the way. If you
I
will.
like the whole idea of the appetizers along the way.
I know, right?
Little snacks.
It's like a walk for food, too.
You refuel.
I was going to
Yes.
say motivation to go.
Yes, to keep going.
Yes.
And little teasers as to where you can stop and grab dinner when you're finished.
Wonderful. And that's
So-
in conjunction with the Miami County Public Library.
Yes, we are partnering with them on this, and all the proceeds, the $15 tickets, will be split between Troy Main Street and the local history library.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, you brought up in Lynn Barnes this morning.
Yes, we sure did. Because Lynn is at the end of our hallway over in the 405
I
building.
am.
We're kind of suite mates, if you will.
I hold up that end of the building.
Yes, we hold up the other end. So
Yes, that's
together we are the 405.
We are the bookends.
Yeah.
The bookends
The
of the
bookends
405.
of the building, yes.
Yes.
Now, you've got quite a few things that you're going to have going on.
I have many, many things, and the first one, actually, after you attend the Troy Walking History Tours on the 29th, you can come join Meg Hudson, who is a local textile designer, and we are going to be having a fashion day camp at the Rec, and it starts at, I believe, 9 o'clock in the morning, but what you are doing is coming in, and you are learning about textile block history, because it has a very ancient history. We are bringing it forward into a fashion trendy idea, and also you're going to bring in your own carving skills, because you are going to learn how to carve your own textile blocks and then create your own textile scarf. And that's going to take all day, because we're talking about carving techniques and color schemes and how to put together a scarf. So that's one event. Those tickets are on sale. You need to register on my studio website, which is mlynnbarnesstudio.weebly.com, and you can go on there and you can either send a check to the studio or you can register online.
There has
That's
to
the
be
first event.
Yes, that's the first event. There's something to be said for. A lot of people probably don't think about what goes into making a scarf or a garment.
Or a garment, actually, and these are not mass-produced. This is an individually created, very unique to your own personality, to your own skills, and your wardrobe, because it has to fit into your wardrobe. But you are going to be learning several different techniques in that blocking fashion day camp.
All right. You also have a fashion show with designers coming up in May.
We have our first fashion show, and that is going to be on May the 21st. It is in the community room, which is up on the 3rd floor of the 405 Public Square building. I think that's right, yes. And these are designers and students that I've had for the last year and a half. And what they are doing is we are putting a runway show together of their creations. Now, these are custom-made clothing. They have been working with a fashion line, so they actually have a story to tell. And you're going to see approximately 30 different custom-made costumes that they will be featuring on a runway show. So I'm very excited about that. Those tickets are $10 each, and again, you can go to the website and either purchase them there or send me a check.
You've got, you said some half-day camps and other events you have going on this summer that people need to get registered for.
I do. I have half-day camps that are coming up in June. The dates for that are June the 20th through the 24th. These are half days, and the title of those particular camps is called Teach Me to Sew. And in that particular camp, you are going to be learning everything about your sewing machine, which is sometimes it's a little intimidating because it's kind of like driving. You step on the pedal and it goes.
And there's a lot of extra knobs on a sewing machine.
There are, and you don't know if you're going straight or sideways. So there are several different projects in there that we will complete within that week, but also introduction to some hand stitching and finishing work, seam allowances, things like that. That's going to be a fun one. I have that divided into two different age groups. I need to look at my notes. The 9 to 12 in the morning is for ages 15 through 18, and then in the afternoon I have another 3-hour time slot from 1 to 4 for ages 9 to 14. And you can go on the web and see a full description of projects and the half-day camp, what's involved, and of course register for that camp too.
All right. Now, you had something that we were talking about before the show, Smile for Cases.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that.
This is wonderful. This is a plea to the community. And when I first started my studio almost 2 years ago, one of the first things I said to my students is we need to find a service project that we are going to hook up with. One of my teaching philosophies is if you learn it, you have to give it back. So what the students chose, and at that point it was called Conquer Cancer, and these are pillowcases that are made for children with cancer, and then they are donated to various hospitals around the area. What is great about this, their new name now is Smiles for Cases, and we are actually teamed up with Dayton's Children's Hospital, and we are making pillowcases for those children. This particular thing, it is a free event, and we are looking for seamstresses, cutters, people who can go get us water. We're also looking for fabric donations. Now, if you're doing a fabric donation, it is very specific because these are cancer victims. So you do need to go to the website and look at that description. But we are looking for fabric. If you can cut, if you can iron, if you can sew, and all you got to do is a straight stitch, please come. And that, I think we're doing that from 9 to 4. You do not have to stay all day. You can just come for bits and pieces and join in a community project that we are going to donate pillowcases to cancer victims.
And that's on June 25th?
That is on June 24th.
Oh, June 24th.
That's all right.
Okay.
Saturday morning.
All right. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Oh,
then.
thank you.
Anything else that you wanted to?
One last thing. I've got
Okay.
a full fashion camp that's coming to the rec in July, and the dates on that are July 11th through the 15th is the first camp, and the second camp is July 18th through the 22nd. And this particular one is not necessarily for design, but it is learning all different other aspects of the fashion industry. I have Tiffany Moira, who is a fashion photographer. She will teach you how to do fashion photography. Amy Giacomet is an artist, and she is going to be teaching fashion illustration. Andrea Turner, who works in and out of LA and on TV shows constantly, she's coming up from Cincinnati to teach fashion styling. And then Dr. Joycelyn Burdette is coming from New York, and she will be teaching pattern drafting, draping, and all kinds of different techniques with ribbons and feathers. And then, you ready? And then there's a competition, because I am going to introduce a fashion design competition using all those new skills that you have just learned. And Saturday, July the 23rd at the Rec is an adjudicated competition for your projects that you have been doing for those 2 weeks.
You've got a lot of things lined up here going into summer. And
dare I mention the fashion show that will be in October 2017? Or just wait?
Oh.
We'll wait.
My goodness.
Wait. It's underway, let me tell you. It's very exciting.
Well, that'll be like a tease, so
That's
people
a teaser,
know
yes.
it's coming.
It's coming.
All right. Thank you so much,
Well, thank
Lynn Barnes. Well, John, you've got a couple weeks in now as our new executive director. How is that?
I do. It's been fantastic so far. Been out on the street, been in a lot of businesses, banks, etc., meeting an awful lot of downtown stakeholders and having a great time doing it.
Excellent. And staff, of course, out beating the streets. I see you out there all the time.
That's right. We're trying to keep everything exciting and gearing up for our big summer months because we've got a lot going on, especially with the movies on the square, the
And
summer concert series.
Troy Street's Alive.
Yes.
You've got a big event coming up with that here soon,
In
too.
May, yes. That's kind of, I like to think that is the kickoff to summer.
Yes, I think
Getting
it will
everybody
be.
out of the house and
Pre-Strawberry Festival.
yes.
We can have the weather hold on. That'd be great.
Yes.
Yes.
We're not even saying what it could do.
No.
No,
Not
because
even.
it won't.
Because it's going to be
It's
nice.
beautiful.
That's right. Not even entertaining, anything
Nope.
but fabulous weather.
Or a
All
blizzard,
right.
maybe. Either way.
Anything else to add in this morning from anyone?
I think we're good.
See everybody downtown.
All right, thank you so much. This has been the Main Street Report. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV.